Monday, religious leaders and institutions. All of us are spiritual beings having human experience. May we all awaken to the fact that we are all religious leaders, or rather spiritual leaders. While we may not be particularly enamored of the political issues and power struggles of most organized religions, the new science of noetics and investigations into the quantum sciences are proving that we influence the world around us with our observations, our judgments, and our actions. We are quantum events in physical form, and we lead by the example we set for our parents, our siblings, our children, our extended families, our friends, our communities. Through our awakening, we awaken those around us. We have no choice in this. It is happening, whether we are conscious of it or not. Our only choice is to consciously awaken ourselves and those we love by intention, or to unconsciously awaken ourselves and our families and friends by default. It is our choice whether we awaken those in our inner circle to fear or love, despair or hope, service or personal aggrandizement. We choose by our focus, by what we give our attention to and place our energy in, our passions, and how and if we express them. If we are led by an absorption in our position in the physical material world and the acquisition of wealth and power, those around us will also be led by the lust for power and wealth, ruled by logic and devoted to material acquisition. If we are led by our faith in our spiritual oneness and focus on our spiritual connection with the others in our lives and our world, those around us may learn to question their own absorption in the physical material world and hasten their own awakening as a result. If we harbor resentment or promote hatred and inequality based on difference of any kind, that is the example we are setting for our children, and it will lead us into war and racial, religious, gender, or national tension, with history repeating itself in every generation. In this way, the adage that the sins of the father are visited upon the son is true. As Michael stated, love is the answer. As we awaken to love, we awaken to the truth that we are all one. Each one of us has a personal responsibility to choose in every moment between the duality and division of the physical world and the spiritual knowledge of oneness each of us holds safely within our hearts. We can balance our inner and outer lives simply by realigning our focus. Imagine, if you will, a large room with many men and women entering it. Some are dressed in garments that indicate their religious or national affiliation. Each of them finds a seat around a large round table, a table with no head or foot, no primacy, no beginning, no end, each an equal part of the oneness of the circle. We see each person present being allowed to speak. Racial, religious, gender, and national differences are irrelevant to these discussions. Each representative is awakened to the goal of service to humanity. As we take our seats around this table, let us each awaken to the fact that we are love, a quantum event, expressed in physical form, and let us bring that love to the table and all of those seated around it. While we may disagree with something said by another representative or the way it is said, let us resolve to perceive each person around the table as love expressed, just like us. In this way, we awaken from our deep sleep of illusion to see past the difference that seeks to divide to the oneness that lies beneath.